Welcome to Kingdom Believers channel.
7 power of real estate investment. Number 1, it is the most powerful vehicle of wealth creation. Real estate is the most powerful vehicle of wealth creation. Stock market can crash. Companies can go bankrupt, but real estate will never fail. I know people try to argue with that, but I'm telling you, real estate will never fail. Why did I say that? I can tell you, I don't have enough time to offload that. But even if tsunami comes, we'll sell the water. Malagoda, we will sell the water. Listen and listen. Well, most of the time, when people hear me say real estate will never fail, the people that are against it are the people that are in an economy that is called a credit economy. So they are in an economy where they get house on mortgage and then the interest rate works against them and they begin to go into negative equity and they now say real estate. It didn't fail because you were never in real estate, you were in debt. But when you have understanding of real estate, it is the most powerful vehicle of wealth creation because it's a valuable asset to have. And there is not just a valuable asset to have, it's also a cash flow producing asset. And it's something that when you have it, it has tripartite benefit to you. You have land now. Everything under the land is your own. The land is your own. Whatever you build on top is your own. Number 2, it is the most powerful vehicle of wealth retention. Real estate is the most powerful vehicle of wealth retention. It helps you to retain your wealth. Listen, wealth is asset-based, not cash-based. When you say a man is wealthy, it's not because of his bank balance, it's because of his assets. So what do we mean by real estate is a powerful vehicle of wealth retention? It helps you to keep your money and grow your money. So when you go into real estate, it edges against inflation. Look at what has happened with inflation now. Listen to me. There are properties that were bought last year for 60 million, they are now 150 million in less than 1 year. Okay, maybe it was June, so it's now 1 year and 2 months. Think about it. A land was bought in an estate last year for 72 million. That land now is 175 million in less than 1 year. So where do you get that kind of stuff? So it edges against inflation. It edges against devaluation. Look at what's happening with our naira. Many people have suffered now because of that. But those that have real estate, they are able to edge against it. It also helps you with tax matters. And there's so much that can be offloaded from there, but we can't go into all that. So number 1, it's a very powerful vehicle of wealth creation. Number 2, it's a very powerful vehicle of wealth retention. Number 3, it is the only vehicle of wealth creation and retention that does not have incremental possibilities. It is the only vehicle of wealth creation and retention that does not have incremental possibility. What do I mean by that? The size of the earth from day 1 is still the size of the earth today. When we are 2 people on earth, it's the same size. Now we have over 8 billion people on earth. The size of the earth has not changed. What does that mean? If this is this a rectangle? Yeah, if this rectangle is a cake and 2 of us are to share it, we will have 50-50. If 4 of us are to share it, 25-25. Imagine now that this table now, or this square, imagine that 1 million of us have to share it. Imagine the crumbs that will come to you. Now think of 8 billion people sharing it. That's what's happening. So the more people we have, the more valuable the heart becomes, the more valuable the land becomes, because they have stopped creating land. There's no more land to create. It's one creation forever. And that one creation was done. And if you even think further, you realize that over 70% of the earth is water. From the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. So over 70% of the earth is. So every 8 billion people we are talking about, we are only even contending with less than 30% of the earth's land mass. So that tells you how valuable real estate is. And it will continue to grow like that. So even though it is the same size, it will continue to increase in value. Number 4, it is one of the few, if not the only wealth creation vehicle that continues to increase in value without any effort of the owner. So once you buy land now, you don't need to do anything. The land will just continue to grow in value without you doing anything. Please help me answer the question. What can you do that will produce that kind of effect if not land? And you are still looking for the real money of Lagos. The real money of Lagos is the land of Lagos. Oh. The real money of Lagos is the land of Lagos. That is Lagos oil. That is the land of Lagos. That's the real money of Lagos. So you need to plug into the land of the nation. if you want to have the real wealth that the nation has to offer you. Because if you don't do that, you're going to get into trouble. So it is what? It is the only, one of the few or the only vehicle of wealth creation that continues to increase without the effort of the owner. And that's why we say to people, you don't wait to buy land. You buy land and you wait. Number 5. It is one, if not the only vehicle of wealth creation that does not expire and has a lifetime value. Land does not expire. So you can't come tomorrow now and say, oh, sorry, that land has expired. The land is now, you can't use it anymore. It has expired. No, it doesn't expire. Businesses can go bankrupt. Stock market can go belly up. All other investment can mess you up. But real estate, it does not expire. So you can't come now and say, oh, the land has expired, though. There's no land anymore. No. And that's why we tell people a city today was a village yesterday. A village today will be a city tomorrow. You don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. Number 6, the power of real estate. Real estate is spiritual. Real estate is spiritual. The God that we serve is a God of real estate. He created the heaven and he created the earth. So God is the one that created real estate. Faith is land. Faith is land. Whosoever owns the land determines the faith that is practiced in the land. So if you are born in Pakistan, you are most likely a Muslim. If you are born in Afghanistan, you are most likely a Muslim. You are born in Saudi Arabia, you are most likely a Muslim. Why? Because the owners of the land determines the faith that is practiced in the land. So it's a land matter. It's a matter of land. So when you don't have land, I don't understand. Your grandfather was a tenant, your father is a tenant, now you are a tenant. You say it's a generational curse. It's not a generational curse, it's a generational choice. Why? Because the owner of the land is the one that lords it over the land. Land gives you dominion. There are only 3 people we call Lord. Jesus is Lord, George is Lord, landlord is Lord. So what are you lording over? The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. If the earth is the Lord, how come you don't have one plot? The earth is the Lord, ordinary one plot you don't have. And you are living in a rented apartment. They tell you come and buy. Like say it's a bush, is very far. No, it's your wisdom level that is far. There is nowhere that is far. It depends on where you are coming from. Island is far if you are coming from mainland. Mainland is far if you are coming from island. No land is far if you are nowhere. So real estate is spiritual. Land is omnipresent. It does not move. Land is omnipotent. It's forever there, forever powerful. And the promise of God for dominion is about territories, it's about land, taking territory. So you need to take your own portion. Now listen, every industry, number 7, and I close with this and I move into opportunities. Every industry and sector is a real estate industry and sector. Every industry, every sector on earth is a real estate sector. So if you are not in real estate, I don't know what you are doing. If you are not taking advantage of real estate opportunity, I don't know what you are doing. So number 1, listen and listen well. Some people will come and tell you, no, you see, I'm just a corporate person. I just work in the financial sector. That financial sector, that bank building, is it not real estate? I just work in financial sector. Is it not a real estate building you are working in? Oh, no, excuse me, I'm a medical doctor, I'm a professional. I just want to do my medicine and practice my surgery and practice my Oga. The hospital where you are working, the theater room where you are doing your surgery, is it not real estate? Oh, no, you see, I'm into hospitality. I just work in a restaurant. I just take care of my restaurant. I run an hotel. The restaurant, is it not real estate? The hotel, is it not real estate? Oh, you know, I'm a pharmacist. I just say the pharmacy store, is it not real estate? Oh, no, you see, I'm just into education. I'm a teacher. I just love to teach people. The school, is it not real estate? The hostel, is it not real estate? No, I'm just into politics and governance. I just want to ensure that we put policies in place. Where you are meeting, the parliament house is not real estate. Aso Rock, the state house, is it not real estate? I'm into media. I'm just a content creator. I'm into media. I'm into technology. Oga. Where is your TV station? Is it not real estate? Your radio station, is it not real estate? Content creator, you are creating content in the air. Is it not on the land that you put your tripod and you carry your camera and have different locations to produce the content that you now put out there? So what are you doing? Say, no, I'm into transportation. Oga, the road is not real estate. The car park is not real estate. The airport is not real estate. The seaport is not real estate. Name what you are doing. I can tell you for free. There is no business on earth. Real estate is the only business. Every business you are doing, if you are not doing real estate, you are not in business. So today, welcome to the real money of Lagos. Come and learn and take advantage of the opportunities that are going to be unveiling to you today. So there are some opportunities. I told you I will give you 7. 7 power of real estate and 7 opportunities that you need to explore. Number 1, land banking. Land banking. Listen to me. Many of you kept your money in the bank. Emefiele messed you up. After the Emefiele saga, Forex saga came. Subsidy removal, floating of the Forex, devaluation of the currency, and before you know it, your 10 million that you kept in the bank is now becoming 2 million naira value. So what 10 million can buy you last year, it can't buy it for you again. Why? Because the price of everything has skyrocketed. In real estate, we know what we are facing. Cement, iron rod, gravel, everything just jumping up and down. So a project you are supposed to finish with 30 million, you may need 75, 80 to finish it now. So what does that mean? You don't do cash banking, do land banking. Don't do cash banking, do land banking. Stop putting your money in the bank. Tie it down to land, tie it down to real estate. Because a city today was once a village today will be a city tomorrow. You don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait. And the future is cheap if you buy it now. Today, now we're going to be offering you an opportunity to go into land banking, to buy land, where you can not just buy for yourself, you buy for your children, and you pay over a long period of time, 3 years payment, 5 years payment, 7 years payment, 10 years payment. Where will you see that kind of one? So you can sit down here right now and say, look, I don't have money, the way the country is going, you better plug in today. Land banking. I am an advocate of land banking. I've done land banking. I've benefited from land banking. I've seen the blessings of land banking, and I'm still seeing the blessing, both locally and internationally. I bought lands in Nigeria that I bought at 200, sold for millions. I bought land at 70,000, sold for millions. I bought land at 50,000, sold for millions. I bought land at 2 million, sold for multiple millions. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking theory. Land banking. So today, opportunities will be given to you. Don't just come here, sit down and say, real money of Lagos, real money of Lagos. Where is your real action? Where is the real action that you're going to take today? Take action. So you can go into what? Into land banking. And you can buy into the opportunities that are available today that you can take advantage of. Number 2, you can go into what I call residential real estate investment. So you can begin to buy and do what we call reurbanization and repurposing. Reurbanization and repurposing. There are so many properties all over. Listen, if you look at Lagos today, you discover that there are a lot of places where you have bungalows. There are a lot of places where you have tenement houses, face me, I face you. Most of those houses were built 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 30 years ago. And most of those locations were not developed then. Now they are in developed area and they are still tenement building. What do you need to do? It's time to begin to pull down those buildings and repurpose it, reurbanize the place. You can now pull down, get a bungalow in the midst of a city, build it up to skyscraper, 4 floors, 5 floors, 6 floors, depending on the permit you can get and the state or where you operate. Or you can buy the face me, I face you, and then you repurpose it. Now think about it. You say, oh, that's face me, I face you. Nobody's going to do listen. If you have face me, I face you, 6, 6. So it's either 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So let's imagine you have 6 rooms here, 6 rooms here, both sides. That's 12 rooms. What do? 2 rooms, turn into self-contained. 2 rooms, turn into self-contained. 2 rooms, turn into self-contained. So you have 6 self-contained, and then you fence it. You do the fence, put CCTV, put solar inverter, put borehole, put gate man. Before you know it, you'll be shocked at the value. He said, no, I can't live in face me, I face you. Shh. Is hotel not face me, I face you? You go to hotel. Is it not face me, I face you? The hotel you are sleeping in, that you are paying millions in the hotel. Is it not 1 room here, that you are paying the hotel? Real money of Lagos. Laughing at you. I show you the real money of Lagos. So land banking, there are about 50 I have here, but I want to give you 7 out of 50. So number 2 is what? Residential property, reurbanization, repurposing of the properties that you see. Number 3, short let and service apartments. Short let and service apartments. So you need to begin to think of short let, service apartments. Listen and listen well. If you have a property now, you can get the property and give it out to a tenant. And the tenants will be telling you, I lost my job, I don't have money. The tenants will be telling you stories. But that same property that you bought or leased, you can use it for short let or service apartment, and you make more money. So if you have an apartment, for instance, now, and you bought it, and you are collecting rent of 2 million per annum, and the tenant is owing you. The house is dilapidating. What happens? But that same house, you can turn it to short let or service apartment, furnish it, and the money, the 2 million you're supposed to get in 1 year, you can get it in 1 month. These are practical things you can do. These are opportunities in real estate that you can maximize, that will help you to be able to create wealth. Number four, you can go into joint venture. Joint venture. So joint venture as a developer is something you can go into. Have you noticed, listen, have you noticed that when you go all around the country, there are a lot of abandoned projects everywhere. A lot of abandoned projects all over the country, where the people that started the building have either died or lost their source of income and they are not able to complete it. Now think of you now going there. Instead of you going to look for fresh land, go to places where there are already lands. Go to places where they are already on completed building. Go find out the owner, find out the documentation. They have entered into an agreement with them and join them to develop the project. And then you become a developer. And then you can build, operate and transfer, build, share profit, build, co-own. And then you're able to move from there. There are a lot of lands in very, very eyebrow areas. If you go to a lot of parts of Lagos today, you see a whole 1 acre with one bungalow. Because in those days, some people that came back from the UK came from, they love gardening. So they just built a small duplex and they are massive 3 plots sitting there in their compound. And with grass, they are just, you can now go and say, Mama, Baba, this land is valuable now. We can help you develop it. You bring the land as your equity. We're going to build 8 terraces. We're going to build 12 terraces. Or we'll build 12 blocks of apartment. We sell and we share. Those are joint ventures. There are opportunities all over that will give you real money in the real money of Lagos. So number 1, land banking. Number 2, residential property through reurbanization and repurposing. Number 3, short let or service apartment. Number 4, joint ventures. Joint venture. Number 5, collaboration. Collaboration, or what we call fractional ownership. Collaboration or fractional ownership. A lot of people do not yet understand that collaboration is the new competition. So many times people want to own everything by themselves. And I've said it over and over again. It is better to own 10% of a billion than to own 100% of 1,000. So many of you have friends. What is the purpose of your friendship? You need to begin to create wealth creation network. So if there is a property of 50 million and you cannot afford it, 10 of you can own the building and you bring 5 million. 5 of you can own it, you bring 10 million. 50 of you can own it and you bring 1 million. So today we are also going to offer you that opportunity. We have opportunities here. So there is land banking opportunity for you today. There is fractional ownership opportunity for you today. We have service plots. We have short let. We have all kinds of things that we're going to introduce to you. So make sure you plug in today to the opportunities that are here so that you can buy into it. So today we are launching something that your generations unborn. Even those of you that are not married, you can buy for your unborn child now. Those of you that have children, you can buy for each of your children and be paying. By the time your child is 10, 15, 20, they will not be looking for money. Imagine that you start now. Your child is still in the womb or your child is just 2 years old and you put money in this long-term investment for your children. You'll be shocked at what the price of the land will be 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. Victoria Garden City is going to be celebrating 30 years this year. Many of you know VGC, but what you did not know that same VGC used to be a farm. It used to be a farm estate. Now, in the 90s, the construction company started it. Today, go and find it. VGC is going to be 30 years this year. Those that bought into VGC then in the 90s, today now, to get a plot of land inside VGC, some plot of land inside VGC are as much as 250 million, 300 million for one plot of land that they were buying for 5 million, 4 million then. And many of you were alive 30 years ago. You use your money to buy Volkswagen. You use your money to buy Dazun, buy 504, 505. Today now, the car don't spoil. What you go to do? So what are we saying? Collaboration, fractional ownership. So you can come together with other people and own properties together. And we have opportunities here for you to plug into that. And one unique thing about what's happening today is that with the microfinance bank, there are many things that you can now do. And with our microfinance bank, we can now help you achieve more. How many have I given you now? Because there's so much. Let me jump and look for. So I've given you land banking, residential property, reurbanization, repurposing. I've given you short let service apartments. I've given you joint venture. I've given you collaboration. Then foreign property. I love talking about foreign property. You need to invest for foreign income. So many of you are here right now, all your money is in Naira. And you want your children to go and study abroad in 10, 15 years time. Think about it. In 2014, dollar was 160. 160 Naira to a dollar. Now it's 1,600 to a dollar. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 160 to a dollar. 10 years later, 1,600. In 10 years time, how much do you think it will be? So do you have any investment that is giving you money in dollars? Or your investment is in Naira? Say, I have 1 billion. If we change your money to pounds now, you see that your journey is far. The high net worth. High net worth what? Change your money to pounds and you see that you don't have money. So what are we saying now? Begin to buy properties abroad. Buy properties abroad so you can own property now with just $100,000. You can have a property in America and every month you are getting $1,000 minimum every month. And guess what? 10 of you can do that. We are already doing that, so just contact us. 10,000, 10 people come together, you own one property. 20,000, 5 people come together. So what kind of friendship are you doing? So if 10 of you come together now, put 10,000 together, you buy one property, 100,000 this year, you start getting $1,000 every month. You'll be getting $100 for 10 of you. Before you know it, next year, you put money together, you buy another one. In 10 years, you'll be a millionaire in dollars. Not taste by moonlight and be saying, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. No, we are telling you how to enter the real money. So foreign property, foreign investment. So if you want to buy in London, we can help you. With £50,000, you can get a flat in London. And when I say London, I mean United Kingdom, not as in the city of London. You can get in any of the other locations and you get as much as £500 every month. Every month, £500. So think about it. So 10 of you can come together for £5,000. And you gather 50,000. So once you have 50,000 pounds, contact us. Once you have $100,000, contact us, and we're going to help you. So how many have I given you now? I think I've given you 6. I promise you 7. Which one do I do? Which one? Let me give you cemetery. Cemetery. Wow. Everybody will die, even if you die in good old age. Do you know that all this one we are selling land? Cemetery is big business. Do you know how many grave is on one plot? They will just give you one small land like this and say, come and pay 10 million. And then, do you know that for cemetery, they have levels, so they have 1 vote, they have 2 votes, they have 3 votes. They'll just go deeper. Let's go deeper. And before you know it, they say this one is 6 million, 2 is 8 million, 3 is 10 million. Inside the same hole. And then you are buying a whole plot. So listen to me right now. If you want to do business, begin to think of cemetery business. It's a very massive business. I'm telling you, people are cashing out with cemetery. It's just because you don't know. People are dying every day. I shall not die, I shall not die. You will die one day. Even if it's good old age, everybody will die. So think of it. Lagos alone has about 25 million people. In 6 years' time, there will be over 30 million people in Lagos. So question, Nigeria is going to become 350 million people in 6 years. Yes, we are in a very critical moment. Many of you here now, you are not married. You are hoping to marry within the next few years. You still want to born the next few years. So you are the people that we had to the to the count. So think about it. Where will they bury everybody that is going to die? Where are the land for burial? I hope you know that in Lagos now, you can't bury people in your compound anymore. So the real money of Lagos is also in cemetery. Cemetery business is a very big business. So you can begin to think now and go and begin to find out where are the locations where you can buy land for cemetery and go and think about it. How many of you know Aton Cemetery? You know that since I was young, I've been hearing Aton. So that means you can go and buy your own cemetery now and be waiting for the future. So that all these young people, all these Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they will die one day with 50 years, 100 years. So you can now become the Aton of the future. And then in your old age, they'll just come, it costs 30 million. You will not be buying 30 million for one vote. Well, if there's anything you take home from today, is the power of real estate gives you opportunity for wealth creation that no other vehicle can give to you. So today, don't live here until you plug into any of the opportunity that has been presented. The land banking opportunity we're giving to you is for everyone here today. Nobody should live here without getting something for themselves or their children. So like I said, don't do cash banking. Do what? Do land banking. Instead of keeping your money in the bank, tie it down with land. and make sure that that is settled. Then fractional ownership. See how you can plug into any of the investment that we have so that you can own part of our hotel is there. In Lekki, you can own part of the hotel, you can own part of the different apartments, you can own part of the different land and houses that we have available. It's not something you can make light of, I'm telling you. So take advantage of all the opportunity, because the real money of Lagos is real estate of Lagos. So plug into the real estate and enjoy the real money. Bye for now.
We have more videos right on this channel to show you, but before then, smash the like button and also do well to subscribe if you're new to this channel. And you can also share this video with a friend so that you also be a blessing to them.